Hello and welcome to the LEAD training video for evaluators. This video will show you how to access the LEAD application inside of Teaching Effectiveness. LEAD is used by central office staff to evaluate principals, and it is also used by principals to evaluate teachers. For the purposes of this demonstration, we are going to show you the process of a principal evaluating a teacher. On September 4th, 2020, LEAD will be incorporated into a Teaching Effectiveness. The process for LEAD has not changed, just the application that handles the process has changed. To access LEAD, you will need to click on the Teaching Effectiveness tile in AIM. All leaders and principals and central office staff should log into Teaching Effectiveness as soon as possible so that their teachers can select them as their evaluator. Until the central office selects their indicators for the school year, evaluatees will not be able to start their annual reviews. Now, we will show you how to access the staffing count for your district or school. To access your staffing count, go to the menu and click on School Settings. Staffing counts can be entered and edited by central office staff. If your district has asked you as a principal to enter staffing counts for your school, you will do so here. To enter the staffing counts for your school, select your school and review year, and then click on Get Staffing Counts. For the purposes of this demonstration, this information has already been filled in. Next, you will need to enter the count for each continuum. Once you have entered the count for each continuum, you can choose to click on Save Staffing Count or Save and Return to Grid. Next, we will show you the settings screen. Evaluatees will need to select their primary system, primary site, and continuum before they will be able to start their self-assessment. Evaluatees will also need to select their primary evaluator and secondary evaluator if applicable. For the purposes of this demonstration, the system and site have already been selected. If you are a principal, you will need to select the leader continuum. Assistant principals may also be in the role of a teacher, and they will need to check with their evaluator or central office staff for guidance on which continuum to select. Finally, central office evaluators will not select a continuum because they are not evaluating in either the lead or educate process. Now we will return to the home screen. You will notice that the LEAD dashboard is very similar to the dashboard that the teachers see in Teaching Effectiveness. When you click on the self-assessment button, you will also notice that the self-assessment page is very similar to what teachers see. Please note that for LEAD users, My Self-Assessment is at the top of the page. This signifies that you are in your own evaluation and not a teacher's evaluation. The process for selecting indicators is the same as it is for teachers, except you will be accessing on a different set of indicators because you selected the leader continuum. For training on self-assessment, professional learning plan, and evidence processes, please see the training videos on the help page. Training videos are also available on the Alabama Supercomputer Authority's YouTube page. There is a difference in the menu options for a teacher and an evaluator. Evaluators have the evaluator home item in their menu, whereas teachers will not see this option. Also, central office users will not see the home item in their menus. You will also notice that the My Self-Assessment link is different from the self-assessment link that is available to teachers. For now, we'll go back to the evaluatee list and show you how you can manage your list of evaluatees. From here, evaluators can check the status of each teacher's self-assessments. You can select an evaluatee from the drop-down list. For the purpose of this demonstration, we are going to select Denzel Washington. Now that we have selected Denzel Washington, we are going to look at Denzel's professional learning plan. Currently, we are on the PLP general discussion screen. The general discussion may be initiated as part of the initial dialogue for the PLP, continue while the PLP is being developed, and even allows clarification and additional comments after the PLP has been signed. This is completely optional, and some principals and teachers will prefer to have this dialogue outside of the application. The general discussion works like the evidence portion of the annual review, which we will cover shortly. For the purposes of this demonstration, we are going to go ahead and sign Denzel Washington's PLP. You will notice that Denzel has already signed the professional learning plan and is waiting for the evaluator's signature. To sign the PLP, click the Sign button. You will be asked to confirm that you want to sign the PLP, and you will need to click on Yes, I want to sign this PLP. Once the principal and teacher signs the PLP, it cannot be unlocked, and the evaluatee cannot make any changes to their PLP. The evaluatee cannot enter their evidence until the PLP has been signed by both the evaluatee and the evaluator. Next, we will cover the evidence portion. For the purposes of this demonstration, we are going to return to the evaluatee list and select Sandra Bullock. Now that we have selected Sandra Bullock, we are going to enter an observation into her evidence. To create a new observation, click on New. Select the date, evidence type, and goal indicator, and click on the Create button. To add your comment, click on New Comment. Once you've entered your text, click on the Update button. Now we will return to the observation screen for Sandra Bullock. As you can see, Sandra has entered a comment into her evidence. To reply to her comment, click on the Reply button. Enter your comments into the text box and click on the Update button. To create a new comment, you will click on the New button and go through the same process. Now that your comment has been added, you may have noticed that a delete option is now available. You can delete any comments that you make, but you cannot delete comments made by others. Deleted comments will be removed from the general discussion view. However, they will remain in the system for historical purposes. Documents that support the evaluatee's evidence can be attached to their evidence. Both evaluatees and evaluators can attach documents to an evaluatee's evidence. To upload a document, click on the Browse button. Navigate to the document that you wish to upload and click Open. Only PDF files and image files can be uploaded to Teaching Effectiveness. All documents must be under 1 megabyte in size. Word documents, Excel files, PowerPoint files, and text files cannot be uploaded into the Teaching Effectiveness platform. Documents must reside on the user's computer. Documents cannot be directly imported from Google Drive. Once the document has been attached, you will have the option to edit the document name and add a description if you wish. To edit the document name, click on the Edit button, enter the name that you wish the document to have, and click on Update. Documents cannot have the same name. To add a description, click on Edit, enter the description name, and click on the Update button. You can choose to edit the document name and add the description at the same time. Documents can be deleted within 1 business day of upload. Documents cannot be deleted after 1 business day has passed. Documents should not include sensitive data such as student names, social security numbers, etc. If a document contains sensitive information and has been uploaded and you are unable to delete the document, please contact the Teaching Effectiveness Help Desk. Now we will move on to closing the teacher's evidence. Unlike the PLP, evidence can be closed out at any time. To close an evaluatee's evidence, click on the Close Evidence button. You will have the option to enter closing comments before the evidence is closed out. Adding closing comments is not required to close the evidence and is completely optional. When you are ready to close the evidence, click on the Close This Evidence button. Once the evidence has been closed out, the closing comments that were entered will be displayed below the evidence list. Once evidence is closed, it is locked and the teacher cannot add or delete evidence. Unlike the professional learning plan, which cannot be unlocked after being signed, evidence that has been closed out may be unlocked by the principal. This concludes our lead training presentation for evaluators. Thank you for watching this lead training video.